Hi, and welcome to our Flying Adventures. It's all about the journey. A viewer asked a question about how to set up another approach after going missed. So here we are heading to Georgetown. We're going to fly direct Boise, the initial approach fix for the procedure turn. All right, let's work through this and see if what I do helps out. We're going to load up from a random point the Waterloo VOR Alpha Tango Romeo to Georgetown Delaware Coastal, GED. Let's go over to the map. Okay, with our flight plan selected, we want to go over to Georgetown, flight plan, select an approach. It's going to be to GPS 22 and Boise. That's correct. Let's hit enter. Okay, with Boise selected, hit enter, and we have a discontinuity there. So we can go over and scroll down, clear, then go over and execute. Enter. From Waterloo to Boise, initial approach fix. Let's get this map moved around so that we can see it a little bit better. Okay, we're heading to Boise, the initial approach fix from ATR Boise, lowercase I for the initial, and it'll be one lap in the procedure turn. We're just going to, through the power of editing, time-lapse this to help out. Okay, we're in the hole. Weather's not looking good. We want to set up for the GPS RNAV 4 approach just to be safe. Pretend that it's lower. So here's the GPS 4. It's going to be to Tauhi, which is different in the 480 database than in the real world. We're going to select an approach, toggle through RNAV GPS 4, highlight vectors, look for Tauhi, enter. Perfect. We don't want to execute yet. Let's go back to the map. Let's keep flying this approach. Alright, we're Boise inbound. We're headed for Unbel, which is the final approach fix. Here we are approaching Unbel. Now you'll see Unbel with the lowercase f is the final approach fix. Now we're headed down to the runway 22. And you'll see the little M. That's your missed approach point. Just these little subtle signals in there. We'll continue in. We're going to go missed. And then on this database, it turns us back out to go back out to Boise. In the real world, we would climb straight out and go to Zarvi. But we'll play along with the sim. There's Boise for the hold with the lowercase h. All right, let's go over to the flight plan. We're going to execute what we have. That way we can climb out. Slide down to Tauhi, hit direct. Just makes it easy while you're there. Because we don't want to go all the way out to Boise. So that's why I went direct and then direct. Now, I just moved my cursor up to show that that's the way we would have been going. But now we're turning back to climb over the airport and straight out to Tauhee in the sim database. Zarvi in the real world. Alright, so we'll zoom this up. There we go, a little bit so we can see. We're climbing out towards Tauhee from our present position to the initial approach fix. 1 lap in the procedure turn. Everything's looking good. Until we see the weather, the updated weather, no chance for us to get in there. So we're going to click on nearest, toggle down to Salisbury, or Ocean City OXB, but we selected Salisbury. Now the key is we're going to put it as our destination, not direct. If you choose direct, you will not be able to select an approach. Destination wipes everything, takes us to a whole new airport, which will allow us to select an approach. Very critical. Okay, present position, direct Salisbury. Enter. Boom, there we are, direct to Salisbury. Everything else is off the screen, the previous approach. So now we'll go back in to procedures, select an approach. We have multiple selections. We're going to end up doing the ILS 32. Keep it simple. Let's do vectors and enter. Okay. So we execute. Do not use GPS for primary, blah, blah, blah. Yep. And enter to flip to activate. And that'll do it. Any questions? Leave me something down below and we'll discuss it. Thanks.